Okay. Good evening. I'm Ella Smith, and welcome to a night of music presented by the Guitar Techniques classes at Bremen High School. Martin Luther stated, "Beautiful music is the art of the prophets that can calm the agitations of the soul. It is one of the most magnificent and delightful presents God has given us." On stage, you'll find talented and hardworking students, from beginners to advanced musicians. We have prepared a variety of genres and want you to not only enjoy as a listener, but feel free to cheer, applaud, and especially sing along to the music. We begin this evening's concert with a song released in 2018 by singer-songwriter Casey Musgraves. Butterflies received the Grammy Award for Best Country Solo Performance. Here to perform Butterflies are all of the guitar students, featuring senior Madeline Siegel and on drums Caleb Smith. Help me welcome Madeline, Caleb, and the guitar students.
Blackbird, composed in 1968 by Paul McCartney, was inspired by Johann Sebastian Bach's Bourrée in E minor. a well-known mood piece, often played on the classical guitar. As teenagers, he and George Harrison tried to learn Bourrée as a show-off piece because it is distinguished by melody and bass notes played simultaneously on the upper and lower strings. McCartney adapted it and put Blackbird in the relative key of G. Under the direction of Bremen Middle School's new choir and guitar instructor, Mr. Sean Sweeney, please help me welcome seniors TJ Lowry, Ty Morris, and the advanced guitarist performing Blackbird.
Pick up his socks.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. And all your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. And all your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. And all your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. And all your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of a dark black night.
In 1954, when Bart Howard began to write the song that became Fly Me to the Moon, he stated he didn't realize it would take him 20 years to complete. Since then, it has been performed by many artists, including crooners, Frank Sinatra, and Elvis Presley. Here to perform Fly Me to the Moon is Lindsay Haley, Noelle Milam, Madeline Siegel, myself, Kayla Smith on drums, and our resident crooner, Clayton Art. Ladies and gentlemen, Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the moon. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Iris by Goo Goo Dolls might have left behind the band's alternative rock roots, but it'll put their kids through college. The song is the band's most successful song to date and was written for the 1997 movie City of Angels featuring Nicolas Cage. The song reached #1 in Australia, Canada, Italy, the United Kingdom, and the United States. Please welcome our guitar students Caleb Smith and featuring recent UWG music education graduate Coleman Ryan on the saxophone. Performing, Iris.
This next piece is one of my favorite because that's my bestie over there on the piano. But now we're performing River Flows in You. It was featured in the Twilight Saga and has morphed into the Clair de Lune of the 21st century. Written in A major by South Korean composer Garuma, composed originally for piano, please help me welcome the incredibly talented duet of Ty Morris on guitar and Noel Milam on piano as they perform their arrangement of River Flows in You.
Released in April of 1988 and has been revealed as Tracy Chapman's breakout song. The song has been covered and performed by many artists, including Prince. Fast Car tells a grittily realistic story of a working woman trying to escape the cycle of poverty. Olivia Ivy is taking the song in a whole new direction with the advanced guitar class under the direction of Mr. Sweeney. Please welcome them performing Fast Cars.
Winning Grammy Award for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Pop Solo Performance at the 58th Grammy Awards in 2014, singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud is a favorite still today. Performing the songs for us tonight is a talented group of underclassmen. Please help me welcome Caleb Smith, Walker Cody, Isabel Tate, and Abby Wright.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet.
Night Moves was the lead single off of Bob Seger's album of the same name. It is credited as changing Seger from being a popular songwriter to a national star. And the national star of Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Seger wrote this song about his high school years growing up in Detroit, Michigan, under the direction of Alyssa Pinson, our wonderful student teacher. Our third block guitarist joined Ella Smith on tambourine, Caleb Smith on drums, Noel Milam on piano, and TJ Lowry performing Night Moves.
Tall, could've used a few pounds. Tied plans warm and farther now. She was a black-haired beauty with big dark eyes. All points on her own, sitting way up high. Way up firm and high. Out past the cornfields where the wood got heavy. Out in the backseat of my '60 Chevy. Working on mysteries of hiding clues. We're working on the night moves. Trying to make some front page driving news. Working on the night moves. In the summertime. In the sweet summertime. We were in love, oh no far from it. We weren't searching for some pie in the sky sun, but we were just young and restless and bored, living by the sword. And we steal away every chance we could. The back over the alley of trusty wood. I used to, she used me, but neither one cared. We were getting our share, working on the night moves. Trying to lose the awkward teenage blues. Working on the night moves. And it was summertime. Sweet summertime. I woke last night to the sound of thunder. How far off I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1962. Ain't it funny how the night moves, when you just don't seem to have as much to lose. Strange how the night moves, with autumn closing in. Night moves. Night moves. Night moves. Night moves.
was really good. Can we get one more round of applause, please? Fade to Black is a song written by thrash metal band Metallica from their second album, Ride the Lightning, in 1984. It was written by Kirk Hammett, James Hetfield, Cliff Burton, and Lars Ulrich. Get ready for this powerhouse freshman duo. Here to perform their creative version are Walker Cody and Luke Moody. Please help me welcome Walker and Luke performing Fade to Black.
It's gonna take a while.
It's worth the wait. Woo! Don't we have a lot of talent here at Freeman High School?
See, Sam worked earlier today.
And it's not Metallica.
So, to get us through this setup, I've got a good joke for you guys. I learned this one from the one and only Clayton Hart. Is your refrigerator running? You better go catch it! Woo! Okay, here we go, Walker and Luke. Woo!
Wow, that was very different from everything else we've done. That was really good. Taking it in a completely different direction now, there are many aspects of the Guitar Techniques class that we enjoy, but one of our favorites is when we get to collaborate with other students, learning different styles and songs from each other. This semester, sophomore Jake Steed was an enthusiastic and wonderful teacher, sharing his knowledge and love of bluegrass music with classmates. Please welcome Jake.
So, music has been a very big part of my family for years. I've been playing since I was probably 5, just picking up guitars around the house. My dad and my grandfather are both over there. My grandfather was in a band for probably over 40 years. My dad's still playing, we play along with him sometimes. But my grandfather passed away about 2 years ago. His name's Mike Steed, and he used a style of playing where it was this little thumb pick right here. You use your thumb for the bass and your finger for the melody, but you're playing the rhythm and chords at the same time. So start off with the bass and you go like this, and kind of use your palm to mute it. And then once you do that for probably like 7 years, you can kind of change the chords. After you do that for another probably 2 or 3 years, you can figure out how to add the melody.
the original Carter family first recorded Wildwood Flower in 1928, the Carter version of the song is considered the premier example of the Carter scratch, a form of acoustic guitar playing in which the musician plays both the melody and rhythm lines simultaneously. Rhett McBrayer, Noel Milam, and Jake Steed take it even further as you will hear them perform melody, rhythm, and harmonies. Please welcome Jake, Rhett, and Noel performing Wildwood Flower.
Yes, we're good, or yes, it's up to. We good? Yeah. All right, here we go. Good.
In 2017, Tyler Childers released the song Feathered Indians, and since then it has remained a favorite for many people. Tonight you will hear what we think is an even better arrangement of this popular song. Welcome back to the stage, Rhett and Jake performing Feathered Indians.
Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussle through the night. If I'd known she was religious, then I wouldn't have came stone to the house of such an angel, too messed up to get back home.
Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't anybody told you that them things are bad for you? I said, many folks have warned me, there been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. I go running through the thicket, I go careless through the thorns, just to hold her for a minute, thought it leave me wanting more.
Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true,
And how I can always count on you
to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight.
I think y'all now agree that that was a much better arrangement than Tyler Childers, but anyways, we're thrilled to bring to the stage VHS graduate and UWG student, oh yeah, Jake's sister, Julianne Steed on rhythm guitar, along with their dad, David Steed on mandolin, to join Jake in an amazing version of In the Pines, an American folk song originating in the southern Appalachian area. Please give me a rousing welcome to the Steeds.
I'm vying for the position of roadie. How am I doing?
Very good.
That's perfect, John. There we go. I sang loud as I could. It's perfect. All right.
In the pines where the sun never shines, and you shiver when the cold calls me to weep, he calls me to mourn, he calls me to leave my home. In the pines, where the sun never shines, and you shiver when the cold wind blows, and you shiver when the cold wind blows.
Wow, what a talented family. Landslide, written by Stevie Nicks and performed with the British-American rock band Fleetwood Mac, was off the band's self-titled album, Fleetwood Mac. It has since become an iconic song that transcends genres and times. Please help me welcome TJ Lowry, Ella Smith, Jake Steed, Olivia Ivy, Lindsay Haley, Noel Milam, Rita Lancheros, and Ty Morris, with Ella Sweat and Madeline Siegel performing Landslide.
I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain then I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changes
Love Me Tender is a 1956 ballad recorded by Elvis Presley. The song was adapted from the melody of Arlene, a sentimental Civil War ballad, so its music is credited to English composer George Poulton. The song has been featured in many films, TV shows, and has been recorded by many artists, including B.B. King, Nat King Cole, Johnny Cash, Frank Sinatra, Jim Morrison, and of course, Elvis Presley. Please welcome our guitar students with Alyssa Rowe on ukulele, Kayla Smith on drums, and our very own Clayton Art performing Love Me Tender.
Start believing that your morning drive to school is fun, every sip of your water is the best you have ever had, and that even the most dull moments are exciting and cool. Your life can look like and be like whatever you want it to. It all just depends on how you see it. So we can keep searching for a perfect place, but we are going to realize that we are already there. Thank you, Ralex Grace Price, for sharing 15 years of your life with us. Your spirit, wise words, and kind actions remain in our hearts and our minds. We wish that heaven had visiting hours, but we know that it is for the best. Everyone we love will know exactly who you are, because this is not goodbye, it is just until we meet again.
Before we get started, we decided to do a little prayer for Alex and her family and everybody. So if you would bow your heads with me. Dear Jesus, we thank you so much for just who you are and for loving us, Lord. And we thank you for being with us in these sad times, Lord. Lord, I've seen your joy. Lord, and we thank you for Alex's life. It was such a beautiful, beautiful life, and she had such a beautiful soul, Lord. And we still see her presence shining throughout the hallways, Lord. Lord, I thank you for all the lives that she's touched, Lord. You've been using her in big ways, Lord. We thank you for who you are. We thank you for who she was, Lord. And we continue to pray for her family, that you just surround them with peace, Lord, in these tough, tough times, Lord, and that you just continue to surround the school with peace, Lord. We love you so much, and we thank you. Amen.
At this time, BHS cheerleaders Cambry Wilson, Lauren Beach, Emery Summers, and Ava Smith, with Noelle Milam on piano, will lead the students in a tribute to the beautiful angel of Alex Price. Please welcome them as they perform Visiting Hours.
Stand By Me is originally performed by singer-songwriter Ben E. King in 1961. It was inspired by a spiritual written by Sam Cooke, with the third line of the second verse taken from Psalm 46, 2 and 3, where the mountain should crumble to the sea.
There have been over 400 recorded versions of the song, performed by many artists, notably Otis Redding. We hope tonight has been filled with musical moments that you remember for years to come. Please continue to help spread the joy and love of music. Our final selection this evening is performed by the guitar students, along with Alyssa Rowe on bass, Caleb Smith on drums, and seniors Preston Moore and Braden Sells on vocals.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. In the sky that we look upon, should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand down. Stand by me. Stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand now? Stand by me. Stand by me.
Thank you all for attending tonight's concert. Before we end, can we get Miss Henson and Mr. Sweeney up on stage? So, including Miss Lipscomb, these are our 3 awesome conductors and teachers for the semester. Miss Hinton will be going to Howard County High School in the fall, and Mr. Sweeney will be at the middle school. And don't worry, Miss Lipscomb's still going to be here, but we just wanted to say thank y'all.
As you can see, we have a lot of talent, a lot of joy on this stage, a lot of friendships. And at this time, I would like for everybody but the seniors to be seated, and I'd like to recognize our seniors at this time.
Yeah.
Another round of applause. And we were very, very lucky that we could convince and coerce, I could say, for some of them, to have a moment on stage so that we could say, before you graduate Bremen High School, you had your 15 minutes of fame. Okay, very sorry. No, we're proud of you. We are very proud. Thank you very much for sharing your children with us. And we just hope that you have a wonderful summer. And thank you very much for coming tonight.